Hi, I'm Patrick Giguere, licensed acupuncturist, aka Life Spring Acupuncture and Healing Arts, and I'm a team member at Healing Leaves Holistic Center, 3329 Wrightsville Avenue in Wilmington, North Carolina. All right, we got that mouthful out of the way. I want to get into some exercises here for the lower legs, for the calves, and for the shins. Calves and shins are complements to one another. They should both be strong. So if you have shin splints or you have knee pain, you should be doing these. And either one of those things, you have to work on it yourself. You know, a surgeon can only do so much. Surgeries are about 50% effectively. An acupuncturist like me can only help you so much. Can't take the pain away. I can help you, but you need to do something differently. And a physical therapist is just going to teach you something like this anyway. So we're going to do some variations. We're going to do, with the calf exercises, we're going to do two-footed. If you're more advanced and your calves are stronger, we'll move to one-footed. So what you're going to do, you're basically going to do these against the wall. If you have good balance, you can just do these freestanding without holding the wall. Depends on you. Do what you need to do. So let's get into the exercise.
Okay, so I'm going to get into position here. Stand near a wall or a doorway, something like that, where you can support your weight. You're going to raise yourself on your toes slowly, a little pause at the top. The pause is crucial. And then lower yourself. Nice and slow. A little pause at the bottom. Raise onto your toes slowly. Pause. Lower slowly back to the ground. And you'll see my weight is rocking back and forth as I do this. When I go up to raise the heels, I go towards the toes. When I lower my weight, I go back towards the heels. Slowness is the key to this. So if you pop these off real fast, you don't accomplish as much. You feel better because you can use momentum to get higher, and you can do more reps, but you're not helping the situation. You're not correcting your muscles. I strongly recommend you do this slowly. Speed hides crappy form and technique, and speed hides weakness because there's momentum involved. When you do it nice and slow like this, you get max benefit. So put your ego in check. Do it slowly. Don't worry about reps. Okay. So now we're going to do the one-footed variation. I'm going to show you from the back and from the side. So wrap that one foot around the foot that's going to work. You're supporting yourself with the wall or not if your balance is amazing and you've got a lot of strength. And you're slowly raising, slowly lowering. This is definitely more difficult. So again, raise slowly up on the ball of the foot, pause, lower slowly, rock back towards the heel. Slowness is the key. I can't emphasize that enough. Do it nice and slow. You're going to get stronger faster, even though you're doing less reps. Keep your ego in check. It's the key to this. Nice and slow. All right. I'm going to do the other side. So wrap that foot around, take the weight off it. Your weight is going to be supported by just the one foot. So same thing, but on the other side. You're going to notice a difference between the two sides of your body. One is always stronger than the other. It's pretty much inevitable. All right, lower slowly, pause. Now you'll notice it's less stable on one foot. You're going to work harder. Raise slowly, pause. Lower slowly, pause. So you're working in a controlled fashion, slowly. Pausing at the end ranges. So the end ranges are the top of the lift and then the bottom where your foot's flat. So And as far as count goes, I do 9. I like sets at 9. Once in a while, do them until you fatigue. So now we're getting into the shins. So again, support yourself with the wall or the doorway. You're going to rock towards your heels. You're going to pause with those toes in the air. You're going to come down very slowly. So really on this exercise, I'd say lowering to the ground is almost more important than raising the toes. So raising the toes is almost more important. Lowering your toes and the balls of your feet back to the ground is almost more important than raising them. So the negative part of the exercise is extremely important and beneficial. So to do this, rock towards the heels, lift the balls of the feet, pause, lower slowly. Raise, pause, lower slowly. Don't let your toes and the balls of your feet come crashing back down to the ground. Because again, if you do it fast, you're really losing out on the exercise. And you're not going to gain the maximum benefit from it. Here is frontal view so you can see it from a different angle. And you'll notice I'm going slowly. I'm working that pause. Didn't mention it before, but on these two-legged variations with 2 feet on the floor, my feet are about hip width apart. Because it just doesn't feel right to put them wide, That would just be weird. So yeah, nice and slow and controlled. If you hear your feet flapping against the floor, you're not doing this accurately. You're not getting the benefits out of it. You're going through the motions and you're trying to get higher reps to feel better.
All right, so those will give you some exercises to play with here. Again, use a wall, put a hand on a wall to steady yourself. If you can do it freestanding without putting your hand on something, even better. It's going to train you better. Do them slowly. If you snap these off, if you try to do them fast, you're not going to get the benefit. Speed hides crappy technique. If you can't do something slow, you can't do it. And just keep working at them. Make this like brushing your teeth. And give yourself breaks too. Every now and then, give yourself a day, 2 days, a few days off, and then get back into it. But especially if you have shin splints or knee pain, heel pain, this will help with plantar fasciitis. So have fun. If you have questions, you can put them in the comments. And I'll see you later. Have a nice one.